Everybody, this is Linda. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make a not from scratch chili. Not from scratch. I have made chili from scratch before, but this is just so simple and easy, and on a busy day, this is just what you need. Alright, I've doubled the recipe. This is on the back of my package of chili mix. And I always get hot chili. And this is a good tasting chili, so I use that. I've browned 2 pounds of ground beef in here. Now I'm going to add 4 cans of diced tomatoes, and a can of Rotel. If you want to use medium, you can. If you want to use hot, you can. I used hot, of course. I used hot. I'm going to add, now this meat, after I browned it, I drained off all of the fat, or as much of it as I could. So, now, after I've put all of that in, is when I'm going to put in my 2 packets of dry chili mix. I mean, I don't understand what the difference is. This is already put together for you. So why go to all the trouble? And you can adjust this just like you adjust homemade chili from scratch. I bought these little chili packets at Aldi's, a little grocery store that's cheaper than everybody else. But when I'm in a big store, I'll get McCormick's because they don't sell this brand there. But I mean, it's less than half price, this Stone Mill brand. So I'm putting that in. Stirring it around. And I'm going to let this marry for a few minutes before I add anything else. And I may add some more tomatoes, because to me, now it may not be to all of you, but to me the tomatoes make the chili. But we'll be back. Alright, now most people probably add kidney beans to their chili. I just don't like kidney beans, period. But I especially don't like them in chili. There's just a I'm being so silly. There's just a pop to them that I don't like. I just don't like that. I want my chili to be smooth and the beans to be smooth too. So these are pinto beans. And I'm going to put in 2 cans. And they're 16-ounce cans. Juice and all. I did not drain anything. Nothing that I put in my chili was drained. Come on, there's one more bean in there. I'm so particular. One more bean. I'm mixing this up. And probably when the camera goes off, I'm going to add another can of tomatoes, diced tomatoes. And then I'll bring you back. Alright. While we were off camera, I gave it the famous taste test, and I added about a teaspoon each of garlic powder, onion powder, and chili seasoning. And I also added, to deepen the flavor of the chili, about a half of one of those cans that are about like that of tomato paste. not tomato sauce, tomato paste. I added about a half a can of that, and then I let it all simmer for about 20 minutes because I doubled the recipe. Just a slow simmer. Now our normal taster, Sam, is here to taste this chili. Oh, look at it. It's so thick and nice. And this is the way I serve my chili here. I don't know how you all do it, but this is the way we do it at my household. Alright, I got my bowl of chili. Let's see here. There it is. Bowl of chili. I'm going to add a teaspoon or so of sour cream. That's not enough. A little bit more. Sorry about the noise, guys. Then I'm going to add a handful of cheese. And then to top that off, some Fritos. And this is the way we've eaten it for many years. But doesn't that look good, y'all? Hold on, we're going to let Sam taste it. Here you go, Sammy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's hot.
Well, I was going to tell them now, I had never eaten it with sour cream and Fritos and cheese before, but you know, your family introduced me to that, but it's delicious that way. I'm just going to tell them, I was from the South, I just always eating it plain, but it's real good this way. Let me taste it now, see if
I perfected it.
Well, I'm going to say this, I've told her before, but she doesn't believe me. She makes the best chili there is. I love her chili. It's got the perfect amount of heat and just the texture of with the seasoning and tomatoes and, you know, ground beef. It's delicious. It's the best I've ever had.
Now see, you all, I didn't add any hot seasoning or anything to heighten the heat because it's just perfect. It's not too hot. But I used a hot chili packet that's already mixed up. And of course I doubled it, so there's 2 packets in here. I added more tomatoes than the recipe called for. I added pinto beans instead of kidney beans. I added about a tablespoon and a half of lemon juice. And then I tasted it after it had simmered, and I wanted more, so I added, like I told you, a teaspoon of onion powder, garlic powder, and chili powder, and about a half of a can of tomato paste. And I think if you make this, you'll enjoy it. You may not like hot chili, but if you don't, just get a packet of a mild version. But try it. I think you'll like it. Thank you for coming in today and spending part of your day with me. Give me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't. It only takes a minute. It only takes a minute. Until next time, you all take care.